Starting. There we are. And welcome everyone to another edition in our Werewolf the Apocalypse series. This time doing the prologue for our alpha, our Silver Fang Jack London, played by Dave the Bard. Say hi to the nice people, Bard.
Hello, nation. It is I, Dave the Bard, the mighty Silver Fang, Galliard, Homid, the Alpha. Ah.
Of course, we can't begin and unless we begin with a little tradition that I just made up with Roz, where I start by asking you a few questions about your character.
Sure.
All right. So, to start off, at this point in his life, like this is before Jack's first change, does he have any idea that werewolves exist?
Yes. His father was a werewolf. His father was a Theurge. His mother was a kinfolk. And his father sort of told him after his first, after he, told him a little bit about werewolf society, and because he wasn't too sure if his son would actually have the first change, because sometimes it does skip a generation.
From what I understand, it usually skips like multiple generations. Like
yes. So it was like he was told. The father was told by his superiors of the Silver Fangs, like, tell him what he needs to know, but if he has his first change, then tell him the whole shebang type thing. So that is how Jack got to know werewolf society. He got to know little bits of it, but not the whole shebang until after he had his first change.
All right, so he knows that werewolves exist. He knows the Gouter Nation exists.
Yes.
And it definitely goes without saying he knows what the Silver Fangs are.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because yeah, I mean, like I said, like his dad comes from like the noble the Howler household, which is I think is one of the houses in England that served Queen Anne of Scotland, and his mother was a Silver Fang kinfolk of the Hearts, who are like the politicians of the Silver Fang sort of households in the book of the Silver Fang, and they sort of like, the reason why they got married is to sort of like create a peace between like American nation and sort of English nation sort of thing. So that is why my father, the Theurge, Sir London, his name, my father, that's why he married this kinfolk, to have this sort of alliance between the two households, between the sort of like the American household in America and the British household in Britain.
I thought okay, just a little off topic, but my impression was that the ruling Silver Fang house in North America was the Albrecht's house.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, yeah.
But his mother comes from like a different house in America?
Yes. It's sort of like she comes from that house that you just mentioned in America, and that is why they are married, because like I said, like they had,
I think Albrecht's house is House Wormfoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone can correct me in the chat at later, but yeah.
Yeah.
So like
that's the general idea.
So was the marriage like it's totally political?
Yes, the marriage was totally political, because they want to have American friends, type thing. They don't want the Civil War to happen again. Even though the Silver Fangs did take part in the great tea tax that happened, which we Silver Fangs do not wish to talk about.
Fuck the Brits for taxing us for our tea. That's what you get.
Yes. We did have a mad king, but yes.
I think the Mad King was in was House of in was Jonas's grandfather.
Yes. But we Silver Fangs do not talk about these abominations of kinfolk, because they were crazy. But hey, we done some really nice things for you Americans. There you go.
Who was it that had to your drag your sorry ass out of World War II? Oh yeah,
Russia, Russia. There you go. That's the true fact. It was Russia who won the Second World War. If you look it up,
we
history
dropped.
fact.
Who dropped the bomb? We did. We dropped the bombs.
Yeah, but you didn't turn up till later.
Hey,
History facts.
we were not
Russia won the war.
interventionist. We were not interventionist. We had no stake in it. It was your fight.
Yeah. Like I said, the Russians won the war. Believe it or not, but there you go. Deny it, but it's true.
We still bombed Japan.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Japan. But anyway, that is roughly that is why Jack is in America right now to further his education and his studies, sort of thing.
So he's a UK born and raised Silver Fang then.
Yes, he was born and raised in good old London, in good old Chelsea, the poshest place you can think of in London.
Is it fair to say that quite a few members of the House of Lords have own homes there?
Yes, quite a few. Yes, so yeah, he comes from that sort of regal of town. He loves shopping in Oxford, which is a very, very, very nice place in London if you ever for clothing. But yeah,
I'm sorry, but when I hear Cambridge and Oxford, I'm just remembering that one bit from Blackadder where Blackadder catches that German spy in a lie saying to mention great universities, and Melchi just responds with, "He's right. Oxford's a dump."
Yes, yes. But it has very good.
That joke is funny because Stephen Fry went to Cambridge and Rowan Atkinson went to Oxford.
Yes. But Oxford does have some nice fashion sense, I must say that. But yes, because a lot of people go there for clothing. But and it's manic when it comes to Christmas time. But yeah, he's so his father retired from sort of guru sort of society because he's 60 plus, type thing, and he's an elder. He's retired, and he just wanted to and he always wanted to go and visit his wife's country, type thing, and and see the proper outdoors, out there, because I know that you have a lot of nice countryside out there in the States.
We do. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy, for the national parks. Thank you, Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes, yes. So that is why his father is here to. His father is over here to explore the parks, enjoy and with his wife, type thing, living in the States, whilst Jack goes to one of the universities to study law and politics type thing, because he's a silver because he's a Silver Fang. You need to learn those things.
True, that is true. That is true. So you said the marriage was political, but I'm getting the vibe this isn't between Robert Baratheon and Cersei Lannister.
No, nothing like that. It's like they sort of know, my parents know it's a political thing, but they still respect each other and they still care for each other. It's like they sort of show they don't really, they won't sort of hold hands in public, whatever, but he will show passion towards his wife. He will say, "I love you and I care for you," because he's been a good husband, if you know what I mean. He's trying to be, that's what Jack's dad is like. He's that sort of gentleman, Fierge sort of characteristic person, type thing. So you imagine this very charming, well, not very charming, but very sort of wise, old school English gentleman from the old days, type
Something
thing.
like okay, but the only thing I can come up with is maybe something like Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Yeah, sort of like type. Yeah. Do you remember Mary Poppins, the guy who played Banks?
Yes, I remember him. I remember
Yeah, a
that.
bit like that. Bit like that. Very, very very he loved his wife and he loved his kids, but he had to work hard, type thing.
Hey, okay, I think that's enough that we can start off with. So, where would you? I guess, except the only other question I would probably ask, where would Jack be right now? Like, I know you said he's in the States. Where specifically?
I guess he'd be with his parents right now,
Which
or he'd be in a.
I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. Yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. So Jack will. He has like a sort of student accommodation at the university, but during the summer holiday,
There's like
he
tons of
goes and see.
universities here, man. You gotta where
Yeah.
where specifically, like, is it, if he's a Silver Fang, he'd probably be going to like one of the big Ivy League schools, like say Harvard.
Yeah, something like that.
Like,
Where they do all the politician and law stuff.
yeah, I
I
think
don't know.
Harvard does have a law school. I just need to remember where it is. I can't remember exactly where Harvard is.
Hmm.
I think it's in Massachusetts. I'm just gonna double check just to be safe. All right. Nope, it's in Massachusetts. And we'll be waiting on Bart to come back. Let's check and
I'm
see.
back.
Okay, good. Yeah, I double checked. Yeah, it turns out Harvard is in. It's in Massachusetts, Cambridge, Massachusetts, to be precise.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, Jack. Okay, so we'll open the setting over in Cambridge, and we'll start this out with Bard. Your mic.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, your mic. I think your mic. There we go. Okay, so we'll open the scene with the dream sequence.
Okay.
Okay. You have Jack, and he's and in his dream he looks up at the sky and he sees a gibbous moon.
Okay.
Yes, you can see that's his moon. And Jack looks behind Jack is a long line. He sees his father, and behind him he sees we'll say he sees his great grandfather, and behind that more and more of his ancestors. It's a line going all the way back, all the Silver Fangs that have come before Jack.
Wow. So are they like spirits or? Yeah, there must be spirits. Yeah.
Well, it's a rep. It's supposed to be symbolic, man.
Okay.
Because he's a Galliard. This is supposed like his role is to be the keeper of the lore and the history and the storyteller. Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. It's all right. Yeah. So he has that line behind him. He turns around and from the sky comes flying down Falcon.
Nice. I go to one knee and bow my head in embracing the spirit as it comes towards me.
Falcon bathes its Jack. Rise.
I rise and look at the spirit.
Your time will be soon.
Oh, Thank you, mighty spirit. You have blessed me.
The dream ends. Jack awakes in his bedroom.
Ugh, wakes up in a cold sweat.
Yeah. so yeah, Jack. If his family's house out in America, I would assume like it's probably going to be like one of those really nice penthouses or something.
Yeah, I mean, Jack will go sort of like he'll go see his dad first, type thing. Like if he's up and about, and sort of say, "Dad, Dad, Dad."
I think we should probably get Jack over to his father's study.
Yeah.
Come in,
Yeah, so,
boy.
all right, and I knock and I come in, of course, and I say,
let me turn up the ham first. Come in, boy.
Yeah, all right.
I can't do a good British accent. I'm American.
That's fine. So after knocking on the door and walking in, I go up to his desk, like cold sweat and all, and I said to him, "Father, I had a dream.
Tell me of your dream, son."
I dreamt I saw our forefathers, our ancestors, and then I saw the great falcon spirit talk to me in my sleep. He told me my time has come.
Your first change should be upon you soon, then. If what Falcon said is true.
Mm. What should I do?
But now go about your day. We will make preparations.
Very well, Father. And I sort of like leave him to his studies and close the door and get myself ready for like a normal day at university.
Yeah. All right. So he's studying at Harvard. What is Jack majoring in?
Jack, he he's not really into like politics or anything. Like he likes the theatre, he likes the performing, type thing, because he's a galliard. So he pretends to go to the actual politic thing, but he likes to go to the drama classes. So it's sort of like a skip. He skips out on the politics and sort of skivvies over to the sort of theatre section of the college, if you know what I mean, the drama. Because he's a galliard and he likes to perform and sort of be a bit showy off.
All right, then. Well, this is a good scene. This is a good scene for us to work with. In fact, I'm gonna pull up a good sonnet for you to recite. We'll have.
Nice.
All right. We'll have drama teachers. All right. We'll go today. We're going to be performing a scene from Henry V.
Henry V. Ooh.
Yes. Jack, I want you to perform the St. Crispin's Day speech.
Okay.
Let me get it. Let me get the text. So we can. I will perform the role of Westmoreland, and you will be Henry.
All right.
Gonna put this in the Discord for you.
All right. Cool.
I mean, it's gotta be 2,000 It's too long. It says apparently you gotta be 2,000 characters or shorter.
You can always send me the link.
Yeah. Okay. Well, probably. Yeah. I'll just do that instead. That's better. All right. All right, just tell me when you get it open. Luckily, the Wikipedia has the text.
All right. So I be playing the king, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, you have it open?
Yes.
All right. Oh no, that had here but 1/10,000 of those men in England that do no work today.
What's he the wisest so? My course would stand alone. No, my course. If we make in to die, we're off to do colorless and to lie a few. And that's what I say. I do the lines.
Okay, we'll just say no. We'll just say Jack performed the Crispin speech with aplomb.
Yes, because it's quite a lot of text.
It's a long speech, okay? It's the what were you expecting? Acting guys, it's Shakespeare. Was it?
Yes, Shakespeare.
Yeah. Well, also thought it'd be appropriate for a Silver Fang to be performing King Henry.
Yeah, I mean it's a lovely play. Don't get me wrong, but it's very long.
I mean, like if a Silver Fang's gonna be performing Shakespeare, it should be Henry V, right?
Yes, but yes, he performs the whole play, the whole words.
The whole St. Crispin speech.
Yes.
And wonderful, yes, wonderful, Jack.
Yes. He takes a bow of like appreciation for the speech, and says, "I have got a few words wrong there, but with good practice, I should be able to do it properly."
Yeah.
It's very hard to pronounce some of the words in this script as he looks over it, the words.
Yes. Oh, come on, Jack. This is Jack. I should think you'd practically speak this.
Well, technically no, but we don't all speak like
that. I know. Yes, I can tell, boy. Your talents. I mean, you say your father wants you to study political theory and law. Important things, don't get me wrong, but your talents are wasted on that.
Indeed.
The stage is where you belong, my dear boy.
Indeed. The stage does call to me. It cries and it moans for my mighty glorious voice to be upon it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now, all right. You continue on performing more excerpts and getting some practice lines in from a production of Macbeth.
Oh, Macbeth. Yes. We do not speak of the Macbeth, for it is a curse word. I thought
it was called the Scottish play to avoid that.
Yes, you got to call it the Scottish play whenever you perform Macbeth upon the stage.
Now, being a Silver Fang, would it also go without saying that Jack has to study history as well?
He studies a little bit. He's not the most brilliant academics of them all, because he's only got like 2 intelligence and 2.
Pulled it out. Yeah. I'm looking at his character sheet right now. He has 2 in intelligence, 2 in academics.
Yes. So yeah, he has a bit of academics, but he's not like the most brightest chap. but he gets by.
True. Well, he has his good looks and charisma.
Yes.
Yeah. Both of which he has a 3 in.
Yes. And he has 4 dots in appearance.
No, what? No, I'm looking at it and it says looks like a 3.
Oh, yeah, 3. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay, we continue on, and we continue on with Jack's day, and school. Yeah, he's had his classes for the day. What's next on his mind?
Break time, of course. Like, he likes to mingle with the students. At the dinner hall or whatever. He likes to like go and mingle with people. He likes to chat to people because that's what
Harvard probably has a quad.
Yeah, I mean, he just goes up to people, talks to them, and see how their day was or whatever. I mean, if people want to talk to Jack, he will talk to them. If they ignore him, he just moseys on and gets on with his day-to-day sort of routine of college stuff into like into the end of the day where he walks home, type of thing. So it'd be just like a normal day round the campus, and sort of sort of like walking with his coat, carrying his coat behind his back, like looking very suave, sort of like strutting a bit with his long silver, sort of long silver hair in a ponytail, type thing.
Yeah, so, I would have figured he'd be acting a bit of a playboy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit like that sort of thing. So you imagine like Chandra Volta, but with long white hair, walking down, sort of moving to the beat of
minus all the Scientology crazy shit.
Yeah, walking down the pavement with that little beat, to the Bee Gees, to like Staying Alive.
Beat. Oh man, Saturday Night Fever. That's just
yeah. I mean, I grew up with that kind of stuff.
I'm not blaming you. I don't blame you. It's just like it's just funny is all.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get Jack like back to his parents' place.
Yeah. Jack. If Jack has no encounters at college, he'll go back home.
Well, I don't feel like the. Well, I've never felt like the. Well, we don't. I don't really feel like we need to put in combat if we don't need to in a prologue.
Okay. So so he goes. Yeah, he just goes home and like hangs his coat up. Puts his bags away. Puts his shoes on the shoe rack. Type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wipes his feet before he comes in. Very very old schoolish brought up ways, and he'll like say, "Mum, Dad, I'm home."
Yeah.
Type thing. What's for dinner?
When he'd be, I would figure he'd be greeted by like a butler or something.
No, we don't. I mean, my mum. My mum is a kinfolk, so she knows how to cook. I mean, she's she's not that lazy.
I'm just saying, man, like if things are supposed to be aristocratic, I just figured they'd have butlers.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I don't see them having butlers, but I see them being very sort of like, because they are werewolves, don't forget, and they don't want people to know about werewolf society things, so they probably won't have butlers, if you know what I mean.
I get you. Yeah, I get you. Okay, so
yeah, because it's like it's all about the keeping hush hush about the litany and stuff like that. So it's about like
don't pierce the veil.
Yeah. So because my father is a theurge, so he would, he knows his stuff. He's an elder for crying out loud.
He does. Yeah, you would. All right. So, Jack, your father calls
Yes.
out. Come upstairs.
I go upstairs. Yes, father.
I've been communing with Falcon and the spirits.
Ooh. Yes, you always mingle with the spirits. Ooh. That's okay. What did the Great Falcon say to you?
He did confirm it. On what you said with Ed. He did say your time is coming. Not when though, but it is.
Ah. So what do you want to do? I mean, you're the. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, guide me, father.
There is a way to activate the guru within you.
Oh.
In you quickly. Jack, tell me. You know how most legends about our kind.
Yes.
Yes. In most legends, how is one made into a werewolf?
One from rage, from what you have told me, father. You told me that the rage with
not our tales, boy. The tales tales amongst the humans.
Oh, the humans. Well, the humans say that if a werewolf bites you, then you become a werewolf.
That is only half true. True. And so, I'd have to doubt. In some cases, Garu is born because he is bitten by another one.
Oh.
I can call this. I can call the Garu out of you.
Oh. What? Are you gonna bite me? I look quite worried.
How badly do you want this?
I do what is must, father.
You are a good son. And with that, your father goes into Kronos.
Oh shit. Oh god, he's an elder as well. He's gonna kill me.
Jack rolls up his sleeve, exposing his arm.
Yes. Jack rolls up his sleeve and looks at his father. Oh, I'm probably petrified because it's the first time I've seen my father transform.
Yeah, well, the delirium isn't taking you though, right?
No, but I'm a bit startled and scared because my father's never done this for a very long time, since the days of his youth when he was a theurge.
Jack's father bites on Jack's arm. And through the window you can see the gibbous moon.
I just and groan in pain and start to hold my tummy and my jaw starts to click. Have you seen American Werewolf?
Yeah.
Type thing.
Yep.
And and it's the clothes start to rip and sort of my fur goes all silver and white and shiny in the moon, and I guess I can't control myself, and I go after my dad.
But he's good thing he's an old werewolf, so he can, and he's a Therouge, so he can.
He could easily take me out. I mean, he's got more experience than me. Let's say that.
All right. Now I'm imagining that he'll probably pull up some spiritual bindings to keep you restrained.
Yeah. Calls that some sort of spiritual. He calls that like a spiritual prison, and like I get trapped in it. And I start smashing against it, like and start like hitting it, and like my eyes are blood red, like I'm going to kill you. I want to rip your throat out, you type thing deal.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, werewolves can speak even in Kronos form, right?
Yes, he can, but I can't because it takes a while for it to do so.
Let it burn out, son. This will be over soon.
And then, like after like I guess in a long time, I sort of calm myself down, and I'm like I turn back to Homid, and I'm butt naked.
I remember when I had my first change. I ended up taking part of my grandfather's ear off.
You must have been a mighty Garu, father. I'm hoping to follow in your footsteps and prove my family, improve our family, to give our family a good, proud name.
Good. Because there have been other preparations made for you, son.
Oh. All right.
You see,
as you wish, father.
You know that the marriage to my marriage to your mother was purely political, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You told me many times.
We've been expecting similar things out of you had in the event that you did prove to be Gauru.
Oh.
We've made preparations for marriage with a girl from. Shoot, I forgot the name. What was the house she was from again?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I'll pull up the Silver Fang house to see what I get.
It could be from the heart one, or
yeah, because sorry about this, guys. As I don't have. Look. All right. Pulling it up right now. Told you to show, please. Looks like I gotta scroll through myself. Here we go. Okay, we got House Crescent Moon, which is the oldest and most prestigious in Russia. House Wormfo, which is in the States. Probably not.
So
House,
she could pick.
Probably not House. Sorry.
Yeah, she could be from the heart one. I think I can't remember what it's called.
House Wise Heart. Yeah, it says they're from the East.
Yes.
Like what? Asia.
Yes.
There's also House Oster Howell.
That's the house I'm from.
Yep. Austere Howell. Okay, yeah. There's also Unbreakable Hearth, which is from Canada. in the Midwest,
Yes.
and the Red Crest, which is in Southeast Asia but in decline.
Yes. The one is from Asia. That's the one I picked.
Yeah, Wise Heart. Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta go. We have a. You know all the houses. You remember all the houses, Jack.
Yes. I remember most of them. Yes.
You remember House Blood Red Crest, then?
Sort of. Yes. My memory is not as good as yours.
Well, their house is in decline because of drastically low birth rates, but at, a, at around the same time you were born, or
Oh.
they had a daughter.
Oh.
We are hoping to strengthen their bloodline.
I see. Was it that girl I met when I was a very young boy as a child?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Oh, I don't remember much of her, but I remember playing with her in the sand pits with her when you was a younger man. I say to my father. Yes, I remember the times that you used to take me to the beaches in England. I say to him.
Yes. Yes. This is what this is our duty as Silver Fangs. We keep the bloodline strong.
Very well. Is she kinfolk then?
As far as we know, yes. She is kinfolk.
Ah, very well. I'll look forward to meeting her one day then. But first, I must prove myself as a mighty Garu and as a mighty man before I settle down like you did, father.
Well, that's good. Well, that's good news for us. I won't.
Hmm.
All right, and with that, Jack leaves his father.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we'll close this. I think we'll close this out with one more with a final dream sequence.
Okay. Jack goes to sleep and smiles as he gets into bed.
All right. In Jack's dream, he's he sees a city of emerald sitting by the ocean, sitting by the sea. The sun the sun is setting down on it, indicating that it is to the west.
Hmm.
And Jack sees he's Falcon, but behind Falcon, he sees a rat, a cockroach, a griffin, and a storm cloud.
Interesting.
And in the middle of the city, you see the spiral of the worm.
I hiss. Or growl. Damn worm. I say in my sleep.
Jack awakes the next morning and now knows that he must go to the west.
Alright. I tell my father what I saw in my dreams and tell him that I must head to the west. The Great Falcon has told me to go there and look into a matter of importance. I must listen to the Great Falcon and do what he has asked me to do.
Dude, where did the Falcon tell you specifically to go west?
It said to go west, where a storm cloud was, and it didn't say what sort of city it was, but it told me to go west.
What was it? A city of what?
Of shining lights.
There's a city. You know, Falcon visited. I was visited by the spirits with a similar vision. The city to the west of Emerald.
Of Emerald, yes, that's it.
The only city to the west that could fit that description is Seattle, Washington.
All right. Should I make one? Since the spirit has told me to go there, I must travel there, Father, and see what lies there for me.
Remember your role as the Galliard, son.
Indeed, Father. I shall remember it well. And and one day, Father, who knows? I might be even in the Silver Records. That's every Galliard's dream.
Every Galliard, or just Silver Fang's in particular?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So with that, that seems like a good spot to leave off for Jack. Everyone say thanks to the bard for coming in.
Hey, thanks a lot.
And we're looking forward to more.
Awesome.